My first step took me a year. I was in grad school and I had never even heard of sex addiction. Gosh, where have I come from? A family of dysfunction where there was absolutely addiction, abuse, and raging codependency. And I took all of that, and my escape was, all right, let me be the perfect student, and then let me go to college, and let me find the perfect guy who checked all of these boxes. And yet I was not in touch with the parts of me that had been neglected, that had been hurt. And so I brought all of those with me and was really looking for another person to fix me. And so went to grad school. I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna help people. Like, I can't figure out my own stuff, so let me help other people do it. Got married, and then in the middle of grad school discovered that my ex-husband had significant addiction issues, multiple addiction issues. I was in grad school and I had never even heard of sex addiction. I didn't know what a process addiction was, that people could be addicted to shopping and TV and gambling. And I wanted to just get as much information as I could because I was seeking safety. It was really the process of recovery that helped me realize, okay, yes, I love my mom, but there were things that were neglected, that needs that were not met, that I had chosen to marry somebody, seeing all of these red flags, and yet I ignored that. And I had to look at all of these parts of me that were ugly. And I did not want to do that. And I had already been through other recovery programs, but when I really was on my knees, my first step took me a year because I struggled so much to realize I had no control over other people and over the things that had hurt me in the past. And so I'm still on that journey, and I've worked the steps multiple times, and every single time I feel like I learn something new, and I go on a deeper level of figuring out how do I integrate my wounds and my tools, because that's life. I'm gonna be hurt, I have my hurts, and yet if I want to be a follower of Christ and grow closer in God's image, I am called to work on those parts of me that I don't want to look at. And recovery is really the one place where somebody can gently hold up a mirror and say, okay, I'm going to show you what you don't want to see, but it's safe. It's safe here to look at that. And we're going to do this together. It's a we program. You're not alone. And I'm never alone because God is with me. And recovery is a living symbol of God's love.